Back up Mountain Straight. Back to you, Evan.
Around the track again, what message did you get on the radio?
The fire marshals have put out the fire, but the whole problem is the fire's out and we don't really know what the problem is, but he might as well stay out there. It's probably stuff that had picked up in the accident and knocked some of the wiring back onto the bulkhead, which has burned through. But it sorted itself out, so we might as well stay there. There's no point in coming in because we wouldn't know what to look for.
So you'll keep it going till there's a problem?
Yeah.
Frank, that must be terribly disappointing because the car was running so strongly.
Cars ran well all day. It's run between first and third most of the day. It dropped back to fourth at one stage. But it's been up there. It's been a strong motor car. It's the best one we've ever put together. And both the boys drove. John probably got a bit tired. He hasn't done that many long-distance races. Just miscued under his braking area. With the result of something's obviously fouled up and caught a light. It could have been on the exhaust pipe or anything. But Grice had enough sense to drive to a marshal's post. They put the fire out immediately under his direction, which I could hear on the radio, amidst some language which I was pleased wasn't coming over television.
So were we.
And there's no point in coming on because you don't really know what caught a light, but he's got all the systems working.
Is there another scheduled stop?
Well, we are in a bit of problem because it's only picking up an hour's petrol where it should be picking up about an hour and 3/4. So our major problem is we're stopping for petrol every hour, which is why we drop off the pace with Brock. We've been back on the pace with him and off the pace and back on. But it just surges after an hour and we lose petrol pressure, and it is getting worse.
He's just on the air at the moment getting a message from Allan Grice. You can see Frank Gardner, one of the most experienced people in motor racing, running the pit here in the Craven Mile team area. I think we might leave Frank Gardner too. He's a pretty busy man. We'll come back there. One of the teams who've struck really terrible luck this year in a race that has been characterised by ill fortune. Back to you, Gary Wilkinson.
Thank you very much, Evan Green. And as we speak, Allan Grice is coming past the bottom of our Commodore position. So we'll put the stopwatch on him for a lap and we'll be back shortly to tell you just how he's running.
The Hardy Frodo 1000 continues.
I stopped the clock, Mark Raymond, on Allan Grice. There wasn't much point in timing him on that lap because he hasn't completed it yet. The car just died on him halfway up Mountain Straight. He's got it going again and is coming back round. And has he gone into the pits? I can't quite see from here.
We've got a bigger problem here. Here he comes down on the right-hand side of the racetrack. Let's just get at Allan Grice coming in, running very slowly. We'll wait and see if he goes back to the pit area. He'll take the left-hander. It'll bring him back onto pit straight. Now, whether he will go in or not, I think he will. Yep. Yes, he does. He's getting ready to go into the pits where they perhaps can trace that electrical problem that seems to have now confronted the Craven Mile team and manager Frank Gardner. Grice was running strongly when you left us during the last commercial break. He stopped momentarily going up the mountain, has just completed that lap now.